All right, guys, here we are, round 2, back 9 at Bethel College, Minnesota Majestic, 2018. We got Mitch, myself, and we got Ben Kroll here.
Yep.
We got James Proctor and Terry Rothlisberger on the card also. A hole 10, par 3, 315 feet. It's pretty soggy off to the left there, as you can see. It's not all water, but it is pretty soggy, like I said. Most people, if you have a big forehand, you want to take that big forehand route. Hopefully crash into them trees and get a nice look at it, like James did there.
I didn't quite get around those last trees, but he'll may have a long jumper at it.
Yeah.
I didn't get it wide enough. Cut a little early.
What'd you throw? Mid-range?
Yeah, I went mid-range.
Okay.
Yeah, I went mid-range.
Yeah, carry through the wind because we had a left to right.
Yeah, I just didn't give it the trust on the hyzer flip. And Mitch going unconventional here. You don't see it too often, but trying to get up the middle.
Oh man, that one limb. That's what you hear all the time, right? That one limb.
So we have the tall grass to the left, but it's not OB like it was a couple holes ago.
Yeah.
Just water on the left, pretty wide to get to the water, and Terry just beast mode again. Out left,
Terry's got a nice forehand. Not surprised with him going with a forehand on this hole here.
Yeah, and he'll have the best putt out of all of us, but we all got long looks at it.
James for a long birdie look.
I think he was going for it.
I'm not quite sure, but whatever happened, it worked out good.
I'm definitely trying there, but left a little high, faded out. And Terry here just looks like one bush there. He's got to beat it on the right. Committing.
Oh, man, that was a nice look.
Yeah, that was a really good run. Again, he's trying to find his rhythm, giving him chances.
Fighting.
And we're all going to be tapping in our par 3s. Kind of a boring hole here to start the back half, but it's definitely a challenging hole. Yeah, what'd you throw there? Did you go
I threw F3.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah,
F3, trusty gold.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to keep it low underneath those limbs. Again, not something you'll see a ton of people play, but
Yeah, if you go underneath those limbs, I thought, fairway drive, trying to push, a lot faster to the hole when you go underneath that limb there. So definitely pull out the F3. Just couldn't beat that one limb, but.
So now we're moving on here. Hole 11. Trying to find some birdies on the round, that's for sure. So there's a fence line. You can't really see it here. The fence kind of leaves our screen, but you see the stakes off to the right. That's all OB out there. So you got to kind of get inside these first trees. It's a tough little hyzer flip. It's a touchy shot. If you're hyzering too much, it's going to kick hard to the left. Not giving yourself a great putt, but I'm going to beat these trees here is the biggest thing. And you got to kick to the left. You get a little nervous when you hit those trees and kick to the right.
Not bad, though. I mean, you're wide open there. It is nice to kick left, though. Takes a little ease off you. Ben, holding it a little tight. I think you got through, though. I mean, pretty decent up there.
I think it hit those trees.
Oh, was it?
Right
okay,
sorry. But definitely got a little inside. Saw James didn't want to push that right side of the fairway too much. Mitch giving it some height.
Oh, I just got that last one.
Last tree limb there on the right before we got out, but should be fairly routine from there. Not a ton in the way. And Terry trying to get things started here. Taking that same line as Mitch, and he's clipping something a little earlier.
And that's what you usually do if you take that hyzer out. You just grip lock a little too much, and you hit those trees. Hopefully you get a kick out left,
And he's sitting easy for his 3.
Ben's got a pretty big putt here.
Yeah, long putt, half run, well short.
From that angle, it looked pretty dang good, but.
Yeah, I didn't really commit to the putts, but it's going to be an easy cleanup. Mitch, he committed for sure, gave it a chance. He's going to have a little cleanup to do. And James, just off. You know, he definitely had a 45-footer or so, but he gave it a good chance. And moving up to 3 here myself. Gorgeous lake in the back. This is just an awesome property. Great course. You know, great addition to our courses. And
oh my God.
Mitch just didn't concentrate, and
Oh my God.
he's not happy about that.
That one hurts even to watch.
He's not happy about that.
Oh my goodness.
But this course is just awesome. You know, we were definitely very pleased to have this in our repertoire in Minnesota. We got some great courses, and this is a great addition in the last couple of years.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this instantly became one of my favorite courses in Minnesota, you know. After what, you know, Josh and Jim did with this course, they did an excellent job. And, you know, a lot of people that traveled the country come out here to play this, and they really liked it. I got a great feedback from them. You know, they really liked the course, so that's always good to hear.
As you saw there, James had a 4-stroke lead.
Coming into hole 12, par 3, 357. As you can see, that is some dangerous water right near the basket. What do you say, about 20, 25 feet next to the basket there?
Yes, and the green slopes that way, and it cuts off quick.
Yeah, there's always wind coming off that water too, so.
And it's sometimes hard to read with these trees to the right. James, known for his big hyzers.
Just crushes one.
And he,
oh man,
a little long, got a little extra roll. He's gonna have a comeback putt with, again, a tough green here.
Yeah.
And I'm really trying to get this round started. You know, haven't been on yet. Trying to find some birdies, and this one felt like a good drive.
Yeah, that was an excellent drive. Kept it low, you know, on the great hyzer line that you want.
Yeah. And Terry trying to find it as well too. And he's got a chance. He's probably right around the circle's edge.
Yep.
Mitch not happy after that last 4. He definitely wants to try to get one here. Big hyzer, and yeah, he's looks like he'll stay on the green there.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was that really stable D3 that I got, you know, from Danny Polk with a nice putt.
Terry.
There we go, Terry Bear.
Yeah, that's staying for sure, Terry. Nice putt with the water in the background again.
Yep.
James playing safe. You know, he's been having a good round so far. Doesn't want to test anything with that basket. And Mitch.
Yikes.
You know, I was just not the Mitch I know.
Oh,
you know, 2 holes in a row here.
goodness.
Mitch doesn't miss those putts.
I don't know where my mind was or anything like that, but there's no excuse for that.
But I tap in a 2 there. James tap in a 3, and Mitch will have to hit a little comeback putt here. Fortunately, it didn't go all the way to the water.
Oh man, that was one thing that I was worried about right out the hand. You know, I was like, oh, there it is, into the drink. But I was fortunate enough to stay up. So.
Yeah, we've all been there. You know, sometimes that water in the background, maybe it's just harder to focus on that basket. But here we go again. Terry with a nice putt outside the circle.
Yep.
Getting a 2, getting a birdie. Moving on to
right where you
hole
need
13.
to hit it.
Right where you want to hit it. Yep. 2 birdies, 2 pars. I'm jumping Mitch there on the card. 3 strokes back of James. Mitch 1 back of me. Terry 1 back of Mitch. You know, James definitely looks like he's been the hotter player here the round so far. And we're on to hole 13, par 3, 315. Again, that fence line on our left is all OB. This is a big uphill shot, though.
Yeah.
315 is not doing it justice.
Yeah, no, you know, it looks like it's a mid-range almost, just like by looking at it. But honestly, it's you know, for me at least, it's a fairway driver.
Yeah. And sometimes I even throw out a distance driver. Just depends on how I'm feeling that
absolutely.
day.
Yep.
I went a little early there, but I got up the fairway. Terry even earlier, but he got a good kick.
Yeah, good kick. Yep.
Yeah, he'll have an easy up and down. Maybe a long look at it. And James, I'm not sure what he's throwing here, but we all know he's got a big arm.
I think James going with a fairway.
That's what it looked like to me too.
His power, wouldn't be surprised.
Little cabbage, but he is up there. Yeah,
Yep.
that's pin height.
Yep.
Probably
Great
circle's
shot.
edge.
Great shot.
Yep. Give yourself a chance. That's all you want to do.
Man, I am really pushing that fence line. I hit the tree and oh my.
I hit the fence.
That
even.
is so lucky.
That was within a foot probably.
So lucky.
Foot of going OB, but Mitch stays in and it's fairly routine from there. Tough look because there's a little tree on the left and the limbs just get in the way.
Threw a big hyzer jumper. Just spiked right in front of it.
That'll do.
That actually felt really good. I thought it was going in. It kind of tricked me.
It's a little tricky look, 45, 50 feet, edge of the woods, step out. Give it a chance.
James. Oh my goodness. What a great putt too.
I can't believe that.
I mean, he caught so many chains.
And then
Look
even
at that.
teetered and teased him on the edge of the basket there.
Jeez. Great putt, buddy. Honestly, I mean, that should have stuck.
Very unfortunate. He had a great drive, great putt, and it just didn't want to stay in the basket. Maybe a little high, maybe a little left, but that hit pretty good. I thought it should have stuck. Or I'll just tap it in threes here.
Clean up.
Moving on, next hole. Try to find some birdies. There's definitely some tough birdies here at the end of this round. Ones you can get, but they're not easy shots. Got to hit your lines.
Remember that round I couldn't even use a mini because I was touching the pole. I think it was like 2 or 3 holes.
Yeah.
I think so. Like I couldn't use a mini. I was like, what the heck? That was crazy. All threes. I mean, 2 is I don't know. Would you call that a bonus on that one?
I don't know if I go as far as calling it a bonus.
I wouldn't call it a bonus either. Yeah,
but it's definitely it's a tough hole.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
It is.
A lot of danger.
Oh man, this one is hole 14 and honestly is my favorite hole on the course. It's really wooded. You have to hit a tight hyzer line.
Kind of a soft hyzer flip. You want it to travel kind of straight. Once it starts turning the corner, you got 1 or 2 trees to beat here, and
that's a little tight, but
that's what I wanted.
Man, that's looking nice.
Getting a little action there, but it'll be on the circle's edge. Just outside. If you got to look at this hole, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot of trouble to be had.
This hole kind of goes uphill at first, and then once you get over that ridge, it goes downhill.
Yeah.
So it's a little tricky, Yeah,
very pretty shot. Again, you get up to the green, you have the look of the lake in the back, and Terry's giving himself just outside that circle. Downhill look, and James looking to try to give himself something a little closer.
James taking that tight route like you, kind of.
Yeah. Maybe just catching the top of the hill or something. Didn't look like he got quite as far. Again, Mitch trying to get things going here.
H3, V2.
Again, 1 tree to beat, and he's sitting good.
I'll grab some cabbage. I was wondering what that did at the end of that flight. I thought it was up there pretty good.
But they're all around that circle's edge with kind of a dangerous putt. James a little bit longer here, and easy 3.
Again, laying up. Playing great, though.
Taking his medicine.
Yep.
Terry want to get things going.
Oh, my gosh.
Again, that looked pretty good. Maybe a little left.
It looked great.
And the floppy crappie.
Yeah, and there it was. Right out the hands, I knew it wasn't good, Just got to give it enough. You got to want it, kid.
I thought I had a chance, but just a little right. Gave it a chance, though. We'll just be tapping in threes here and moving on to the next one. And these are tough birdies, but ones you want to try to sneak away with 1 or 2 of these here.
This one, honestly, you can call it a bonus.
Yeah,
this is definitely a bonus.
I would agree with that. The fact that we had 3 chances at it.
I mean, you hit a tree and you go off the fairway on this one. I mean, you're pitching out.
Yeah, tough to get up and down sometimes.
Yep.
If you're off the fairway. There's Terry. Well, you got to show this again. Again, just left, and that was the best chance out of all of us there for his 2, but we're all going to end up with our par 3s. James 7 down on the round. I'm 4 down on the round. Mitch is 3, and Terry is 1. Again, James has a 3-stroke lead over all of us here on the top card. Here we go, hole 15. This is a very picturesque hole. We have a lake in our backside, and this is a big par 4. You want to end up somewhere right around here. This is a good landing spot. It's hard to get all the way up on top of the hill there, but then the fairway leans to the right, and it's a dangerous green up there. Those trees are very grown in. It doesn't look that way on the film here. You can even see those bushes too as well are a little bit bigger than they looked on the film. And I'm just throwing a shot, trying to get to that spot, and that's right where I wanted to be.
Yep. The target area is really, those telephone poles there that you see right there.
Yep.
If you're anywhere right of them, the left, as you see Terry goes, it's up and over then.
Yeah, that can be a tough spot where Terry just ended up. A good shot off the tee, but just got a little left, and it's going to be a tough, tight spot.
James already hitting trees. Jeez.
He's got enough power to go right through him anyways.
Man, that guy's got a lot of
And
torque.
wow, this is a bomb. And he says, what bushes?
Yeah, right?
He went over those bushes. I don't see many people do that.
No,
we got
that
one
was
guy in the
definitely a
state that
crush.
does that I've seen, and that's Alex Geisinger. So,
Yeah.
and I don't even know if that even tipped up. That was a straight hyzer.
Yeah, that was
right
straight
there.
hyzer. I had to tell the cameraman to get out of the way.
He might actually have a look at the basket from there, and that's tough to do on this hole. And Mitch throwing up the middle, and that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's a decent spot. He might have the telephone pole in his line. And Mitch is also known for his thumbers. And that is a good thumber. And it's a tough lie there. He's got a tough putt. But
Yeah, it rolled away a little bit more than I wanted it to,
We all know Mitch can hit jumpers, though, and I just shanked that. That was not the shot I wanted, and that thing sneaked into the woods there, and that's not going to be an easy up and down.
Terry with a thumber of his own.
I don't see Terry throw many thumbers.
No. I told him we'll work on
And,
that.
he kind of ended up by me, but he's on the edge of the fairway, so he doesn't have quite as much to worry about. And James,
Man, that dude is just butter.
it's just routine for him.
Yeah.
And I'm throwing up my A2 forehand, just trying to pitch out and give myself something.
yeah.
And I got out, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
And again, Terry was right next to me, just on the edge of the fairway.
Oh my
What?
God.
What?
The dream.
The dream, Tear Bear, in person.
Oh, wow. Just top rack.
And that is a good 3.
Oh, wow.
That is a good 3.
Jog it off, young man.
I wasn't even paying attention. I was kind of mad about where I ended up on the fairway, and all of a sudden Terry hits his putt and starts running at the basket.
That was a great putt.
Mitch jumper. Yeah, that's pretty routine for
I
me.
mean, after Terry, I felt the heat. I was like, oh, man, he just passed it over to me. Let's go.
Again, gave myself a chance and just squeaked it in that left side, and I'm happy. I got my 4. I got out of there. I didn't do too much damage, and I'm going to move on. These guys all just got a stroke on me, but, that's okay.
Yeah.
And like I said, routine. As routine as it gets right there.
Yeah, James definitely making that hole look easy, a lot easier than.
How many times I got to watch this?
Jeez. That's ridiculous.
Like I said, that's a
Good putt.
great hole for us. I didn't get my 3, but the other guys did, and that's a good hole.
Yeah.
You're seeing some big numbers sometimes on that hole. And James, 4-stroke lead here. Only got 3 holes left on the round.
Hole 16, par 4, 435 feet. Those power lines come into play again on this hole. That's pretty much, landing area is right of the power lines. And then the parking lot up here, that comes into play too. It's very close to that OB.
Yep, and it's a big shot to get past these bushes here.
Yes,
And
huge.
Terry just needed a little more turn to get up around him, and he's going to have a little tough fly there, but we'll see what he's got. And James, he's got a big arm. He might be able to get there. I think I heard Double G parked this
Yeah, dude.
during the round.
That's G, though.
Yeah, I mean, he was
He's
probably
known.
pushing the LB line.
That's G.
I think I heard 10 feet.
Yeah, G has got a cannon. James really ripping on this
He's
one.
trying to get a big hyzer flip, and He knew it out of his hand,
Just
but
slipped out.
he got saved. There's some trees there. Again, there's a fence line on the left, and just outside those trees is that fence line. It's all OB, and I think he got saved there. But he'll hopefully take advantage of that. Mitch. Boom.
Unleash the D2.
Oh, I think he got about
There
all
we
of
go.
that, and he's kind of got a chance there. Again, it's a dangerous green. There's some OB probably 15 feet away or so. And I'm just trying to throw what Mitch did, but I'm not going to throw that far. And again, I'm just trying to get my 3 on this hole. This isn't really a deuceable hole for me.
James with a big up shot here.
Hey, he's got a chance.
I mean, it's off to the left, but
you can see if you're downhill there, it's really tough. You can't see the basket.
Right.
You're blind on your upshot.
absolutely, yep.
And I'm just trying to get my 3, get out of there, and I push into the fairway, out of the fairway there.
Terry on the edge of the bush. Gives it a big old belly jumper.
And he'll give himself a chance at his 3. Mitch trying to get the bonus hole.
Oh my
it looks so
goodness. Man, I really wanted that one. You know, I've never gotten it. And that was probably the closest I've ever been to getting it. So
Terry, easy 3. He'll walk away. Probably not the happiest, but
that was a decent 3 though.
yeah, he'll take that all day.
Absolutely. I say absolutely a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
There he goes again.
it's a great
And
saying.
James, I thought he'd have an easier look than that, but that was tough. Going to a forehand there, I mean, he must not have had anything. And I got this little bush to contend with, but, 8-foot putt, 10-foot putt, I'm planning to hit this. James tapping in a 4. Looks like everybody else will be taking 3s. Getting 1 stroke back on the leader. There's Mitch. Oh, man, I like that shirt. You guys don't want to know the story behind that shirt.
Oh,
You do
man.
not want to know the story.
We love the story, though.
Kale would not be happy.
We love the story.
So again,
Just because Kale's not happy.
So again, James still 3-stroke lead over everybody on the card. Me and Mitch tied up there. Got a couple birdieable holes here to finish on.
Yeah.
They're not easy, but
No, very technical.
so 255 feet here, hole 17, par 3. Got to thread the needle. It's a tight little gap, and you got to kind of get to check up here at the end. It does fall off after the basket there. But it's one you want to try to give yourself a chance at.
You throw flippy putter? Flippy?
I'd throw fairly, kind of a straight flippy.
Yeah.
I just wanted to flip up, and I never wanted to get straight.
Right. I threw flippy putter on this one. It's usually what I do on this course, right here, is just throw a flippy putter on a hyzer. Hopefully it stands up a little bit, not too much, but it seems to be the play. I thought I hit the right line right there, but it just gets hit by a little branch or tree.
That looked pretty good. Again, it started to flip up a little bit, but he gave that a good chance, and he did not get rewarded with a good result. A little of a tough up and down from there, but no chance for his 3. And again, just throwing that kind of flippy to straight putter and keeping it on a little hyzer.
Oh,
that's what happened.
Any kick.
Hey.
Any skim out of the putter.
I'll take that.
All
So
right.
I got about a 20-footer there, and that's
Some
kind of where I
BK
want
love.
to be.
Okay.
And James trying to do the same, and he just catches that right side of the fairway.
You can see how thick it is in the woods.
It can be tough over there. He made that look easy, but that was not easy.
Yeah, look at that.
And here
Off
we
the
go.
fairway, probably like 3,
Is this you,
4
Mitch?
feet. Yeah, this
There
is
it
me,
is.
yeah.
Yep, and that's, and again, they make it look easy, but that is not an easy shot. And Terry's got a chance here, trying to walk it off.
Oh.
And again, just off this round, Terry. He's been so close, just high on so many shots.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a really, really good player, man. And to see him go through this, though, it's just making him so much stronger,
Yeah.
You need rounds like this to build stronger and stuff. But he's a fighter, and he's at the top of every tournament that he plays. So
Yep, he's here for a reason.
Yep.
I tapped in my birdie there. I took my time. Hey, Mitch, what's up?
What up?
And that one felt good. I wanted to get a birdie here. I was kind of, trying to get some birdies here to finish. I knew James had a little bit of lead on us, and I knew there'd be people battling here at this course. Wide variety of scores can happen, but definitely getting a couple of low scores and get my birdie inch within a couple strokes with James.
Look, they even got your Annie skip on the flight pattern.
Yeah. God, that looks so pretty. Parsay Productions is definitely doing it upright.
Absolutely. Again. Hole 18, par 3, 357 feet. In the middle of all the parking lots for the college here, but still a beautiful hole.
Oh, this is real cool looking. Big elevation here, uphill to downhill. Parking lot left and long as OB, and this is sticking to that grass, and that's
Velcro.
Yeah, that's a good shot there. That's gonna be a good chance for a birdie. And this is kind of one you want to throw something that's gonna just go straight. Most of us are probably throwing mid ranges here. But you definitely want to be. Yeah, there's always a little bit of wind, so you always want to be a little careful throwing something too flippy.
I gripped this one.
And Mitch, that's not probably quite what he wanted. See if he gets him down here, and it's not going to be quite the putt he wants to finish on. And James here, just trying to again do the same, flip straight at it, and it just kind of nose dove. I don't know if he.
Yeah, I just kind of threw it down a little too much.
Yeah, so they got some long looks here. I'm inside the circle. Everybody gonna have a long putt here to try to finish with a 2.
Oh my goodness! Wow. I think that was going in before that little limp.
Yeah, it might have had a chance. I mean, that would have been a good one to finish on. He's definitely been playing a solid round. Probably not quite the. Ooh, Mitch.
I really wanted that one just to end the round.
Again, Mitch is a jumper. He knows it. Jump man. And Terry just not quite getting his jumper going. And I kind of took my time here. I took my time in these last couple putts.
Beautiful putt, man.
And I wanted that one.
Yeah, you needed that one.
Yep. I wanted to try to catch. Yeah, you see me hit my thigh there. I wanted that stroke.
Yep.
So a good one to finish on. Mitch giving some love. Everybody else here tapping in their threes.
Man, James played really good.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, last little bit.
Yeah, you can see his frustration there. Here's Mitch again. Can't put his mini down. Like, what's going on? Give this. No, he can't take a mini. Don't give him a mini. It's not.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Hey, give him a putter. Someone give him a putter. Oh, there's the caddy.
Look at everyone's running in for me.
Thank you, Richie. You the man.
Swagger.
Saved Mitch. You saved Mitch. He had to finish his round. That's awesome.
Oh man. Let's get a picture.
There we go. Final putts. Felt good. Just over the rim. Here we go, guys. James Proctor, Ben Kroll, Mitch Privette, Terry Rothlisberger, 19, 18, 16, and 15 down to course par. So fun round here. Had a lot of fun here with Mitch.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. I was honored to come here and commentary for this video. So
absolutely. Oh, look at that. Double G, Garrett Girthy. What's that 5 on there for?
My boy G.
That is a hot round,
that guy
folks.
Came
course record.
Yeah, he
course
came
record.
Out fire.
Again, there are the totals there. Minnesota Majestic 2018, round 2, Bethel University. Thank you, Josh Girth. Thank you, Jim Billie. Course looked amazing. Awesome property.
Absolutely. And we also want to thank Eric with TopView. Drones, his drone work out there was excellent. We want to thank you for doing that also.
Yes, those views looked awesome. Again, Parsay Productions just killing it with those flight paths.
Yeah, man. I loved it.
What's
it.
up?
This video is absolutely awesome. So
subscribe and like.
Yeah, do all
share.
that. Yep, absolutely.
And checking out here, Ben Kroll.
Mitch Privette. See you guys.
Later.